Hi guys, this is me Hajra with Vadhariya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you can see by the title, we are talking about concealers. Yes, you guys, concealers was one of the most asked question, and also the foundations, but we're going to do a version of foundations as well. But this video is dedicated to all my favorite concealers. I'm going to discuss with you guys all of my favorite concealers. I'm going to show you guys and guide you a little bit with the undertones and stuff like that. Okay, so firstly, let me tell you what are concealers, because there are so many girls who are beginners, so you must know what actually the thing is that we're talking about today. So you guys, concealers is actually what we use to conceal and hide our pigmentation, scars, or anything that we need to cover. So that is for what the concealers are used for. Next up, we are going to talk about the tones and undertones. So firstly, you guys, concealers में एक और बहुत important चीज़ आती है, वो होती है corrector. So corrector is something that you need to correct the tone and then put concealer on top. So that is also one thing that I wanted to include. Lastly, for the undertones, I would say there are actually people doing makeup differently. Everyone has a different style. And also, if there are some mostly it depends actually on the requirement. Like if you have a client, or if it's even on your own face, it depends on what your skin require at that time and how you need to use the concealers. So there are different ways. People use a single concealer that is like one shade lighter than the foundation, and it covers your all sort of pigmentation. You can use a corrector underneath the concealer, obviously, but you can just use like single concealer for coverage and highlighting both. Then there are people who just who use two concealers, one before your foundation for coverage and actually concealing, and then one as a highlighting concealer. Now if you talk about me, how I like to do it, it's just what kind of look I want to create, what is up with my skin, or if I'm taking a client, what sort of skin she has, and what sort of makeup I have to do on her. It all depends on that. So वो थोड़ा सा मुझे बताना था concealers के बारे में, and now we are just gonna, this is what I wanted to explain, and now we're just gonna talk about concealers, and that is it. So like all of my favorite concealers. So if you really want to know all of my favorite concealers, then keep on watching, and I hope you guys will find this helpful by the end. I hope you guys will have a good guide while purchasing concealers and stuff like that. So these are all of my top favorites. Now there are other concealers as well in the market which are quite good, but these are my top favorites and all of the recommendations I would give. Now this has all kind of concealers, very cheap to very expensive, so please don't mind. Let's go. Okay guys, so first we're talking about, I have divided the concealers in two categories: cheaper versions and a little expensive versions. So first we'll be discussing the expensive versions and then the cheaper versions. If you're on a budget and you really want to look for a cheaper concealer which is really good and amazing and as good as expensive concealer, then keep on watching. I'm going to discuss all of them by the end, like in the next half. So the first concealer that we're going to talk about is this one right here. This is from Huda Beauty, as you see, and it comes in a tube. I absolutely love its packaging. It looks quite huge in all of those pictures, but in person it's not that huge. It's really amazing for traveling. I absolutely love the packaging. And another very good thing about this concealer is actually the applicator. This is so different, so unique, and super amazing, I would say. I really liked this thought and this innovation, I would say. It really is so cool, and it really debuffs your under eyes, and I really like this concealer. It is nice, very high coverage. It feels thick, but it blends really light and nicely. So जब आप लगाएंगे आपको लगेगा, oh my god, this is so cakey, so thick, but it blends really nicely. And the shade I got is Nougat, and it is 06G. So I absolutely love it. Very full coverage. It just highlights so well and conceals so well. Like एक concealer जो आपके दोनों tasks perform करेगा, concealing भी और highlighting भी. I absolutely love this, and I love the packaging. Prices, obviously I'm not going to actually discuss more on the price, because yes, these are a little expensive concealers, but they are worth it as well. I must say that this was a really hit concealer for me, and it just blends in really nicely. It doesn't creases, like it has really, it's really creaseless, and it stays really long, very nice. It just leaves your under eyes and your skin super smooth and pretty. So yeah, that is about this concealer. Okay, now let's move on. Talking about Huda Beauty, we can't forget this concealer from Fenty Beauty. Now this is not extreme coverage like Huda Beauty or Tarte Shape Tape. This is not extreme coverage, but it is medium. This is somewhere medium to full coverage, not full coverage. So but it really applies really smoothly and blends so well. It looks natural and not cakey at all, and I really like that about it. Doesn't creases, and sets really well, leaves your skin super smooth and lasts very, very long. And I would say that if you are looking for a good concealer, this is also a good option. It just is not like super matte as well, which I really like about it. Huda Beauty concealer, I would say, is super duper matte. This is not super matte. This has a little bit of glow and luminosity to it, which I absolutely love and live for. So I would say this is hands down a very good concealer for me. It has been amazing. And if you really are looking for a good concealer, you can go for this one. And yeah, I'm in the shade 190. Moving on to the next concealer, and that is actually this one right here from NARS. Now I would say that Tarte Shape Tape and Huda Beauty concealers are having a finish which is quite similar, which is very matte. Then Fenty Beauty and NARS has a similar finish. Like similar, like I'm not saying 100% similar, but the kind of finish that they have kind of, you know, are similar to each other, I would say. Because they are matte. I won't say that they are super luminous. They are matte. They look super, super duper smooth, but they have a hint of glow in it. And they are not full coverage. The NARS concealer is also not full coverage. So this is what I'm going to say. It is very natural looking, very beautiful. It leaves your skin super duper beautiful. Blends really well. You can build up as much as you want to. This is not going to cake up, not going to crease up. Will last so long, and your under eyes will look super duper smooth. And I absolutely love this concealer as well. And yeah, actually I would say that it has quite a good range of color as well, and I am in the shade Custard, which is medium 1, and I absolutely love it. I like this shade as a shade which is going to conceal and highlight both for you. So yeah, hands down, this is again a very amazing concealer, and everyone actually knows about it. It's such a famous concealer, well known, well loved. So I would say that all the hype is real and it is really good. Okay, so next up I'm going to talk about another concealer which is my absolute favorite. Is this Born This Way concealer. I really like this concealer. Like, it is an amazing formula. It is not super duper matte. It's luminous. It has a hint of luminosity. It is gonna work as a matte, you know. It is gonna give you what I would say, it's gonna last as a very matte concealer. And it's gonna give you a beautiful finish as well. It has a little luminosity to it as well, but it's not drying. It's gonna give you a finish like a matte one, which is, but not super duper matte, with a hint of luminosity. It's gonna give you a finish which is matte with a hint of luminosity, but on your under eyes it is not super duper matte, super duper drying. It is very hydrating, and I really love the size of it. The amount of product is great. I absolutely love the applicator. The applicator on this one, I absolutely love. It's nice and big, and it just gives you all of that coverage. Goes here, there, in each and every corner of your nostril, of your inner corner, everything. I absolutely love the packaging, and the shade range is also really good. Actually, I'm a huge fan of Born This Way, so I really love this as well. Plus, I would say it super hydrating, creases bhi nahi aati hain, and it just lasts so long, looks super beautiful on your under eyes, and it just gives you a very nice fresh looking, very smooth skin, and it is super duper coverage, super duper full coverage, but it's gonna still give you a natural looking effect and not caked up at all. And since it's not caked up, it's not gonna crease as well. So that is what I really like about it, and I would say that hands down this product is also really good. I absolutely love it. It is so good. One of the concealers that I would recommend, like highly recommend. It is so good. Then we have the last expensive concealer, and then we'll be moving on towards all of the affordable and hands down amazing. So last concealer, you must have guessed this right. It's Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, अब जितने भी expensive है, इसमें से कुछ ज़्यादा expensive है, कुछ कम expensive भी हैं. So you can just walk around in your budget. All of them are really good. तो कोई एक नहीं है. It's what the kind of thing you need. आपको कितनी price range में चाहिए, आपको किस तरीके की finish चाहिए. Then on your own choice you can get these. I love all of them, and I cannot live without any of them. So yeah, Tarte Shape Tape, hands down, it is one of the best concealer. Just one thing that I don't like about it is the dryness, but जितना ये concealer अच्छा है, जितना ज़्यादा ये चलता है, जितनी ज़्यादा skins को ये cater करता है, जितनी अच्छी beautiful finish ये देता है, जितना अच्छा long last करता है, जितनी अच्छी, you know, जितना ये अच्छा है, I have to ignore the fact of it being drying. But yes, I would say that winters में especially with oily skin or with dry skin, I actually like to either moisturize a lot, कोई serum लगाया under eyes पे, फिर use करें. Even if you're using it on yourself, or even if I'm using it on my clients, I need to make sure. Or I also try skipping Tarte Shape Tape if it's like it's a dry season and someone has really dry under eyes, and I really like to skip this concealer, because this is just one thing that me and so many people don't like about Tarte Shape Tape. It's super drying, but hands down this is a very good concealer. But I would say that it is so good for it is good for professional use. Like if you're a makeup artist, then only you'll know that how good it is and why you love it so much. Normal, if you are just doing makeup on your own and you're not a professional, you will not like this. Like most of the people like it as well, but most of the people I've seen who are not professionals, so personal use के लिए उनको अच्छा नहीं लगता. बहुत heavy है ये, I must say. Little bit goes a very very long way with it, and सबको बहुत ये dry और बहुत matte और बहुत cakey लगता है. But as a professional, you know how to use it. You know on what type of skin you need it. Like हर other every other client पे, every other day, you're not using this concealer. Like at least me being a makeup artist, I know that किस client पे लगाना है, कौन से makeup में use करना है, कैसी skin पे लगाना है, क्या event है, what's the weather, उसके हिसाब से इस concealer को use करते हैं. But I would say still it is amazing and a very lifesaver. Plus इसकी price भी बहुत अच्छी है. But I would say that either use it from someone, try it first, and then buy it, because this is a concealer जो सबको, especially normal, not talking about professionals तो सबको ही अच्छा लगता है, but normal सबको इतना ज़्यादा अच्छा नहीं लगता. So I would suggest getting use it from someone and then get your own, or just get one and experiment it if you are open to experiments. Okay, but I absolutely love it. It's gonna give you that coverage, that beautiful finish. It's gonna just hide every freaking thing. This is what actually I love the most about this concealer. इसके अंदर ना fakeness ज़्यादा है. That is why people don't like it as well. But yes, it is gonna fake everything up. I would say straightforward कि आपकी सब कुछ dullness, darkness सब कुछ छुपा देता है, and you instantly look fresh. So that is why professional use में बहुत अच्छा होता है, because usually शादी seasons में, and if you have शादी in your family, you are running here and there, you can't give attention to your skin, and with all of that stress and tension, you actually get a very dull and bad skin, even if you have been working on it since months. But by the end, it just gets worse. All of those night stays and all of that jazz kind of actually kills your skin. So उसलिए बहुत अच्छा होता है, because जितनी भी चीज़ें होती हैं ना वो छुप जाती हैं, so it gives a very fake and artificial effect. So that is the reason सबको अच्छा नहीं लगता. But being a professional, we know how to work with it, and we know how important it is to actually give you that effect. मतलब I would be very honest, मतलब देना पड़ता है clients को वो effect, otherwise वो satisfy भी नहीं होते, because I do not like heavy thing. I'm not saying that it's heavy जो उसको fake बनाता है. Heavy नहीं है जो artificial होता है. It is a concealer of that sort. It's gonna hide everything, and it has its own finish that's gonna give you, its own skin look that's gonna give you. आपकी skin अंदर से कैसी है उसका कोई matter ही नहीं करता. So that is why I do not actually suggest Tarte Shape Tape ऐसे ही random किसी को भी, because I must say that not everyone likes it, and as I said previously, and I'm repeating my lines now, that as a professional, and only a professional understands the importance of such a concealer, and that is the reason why we still love it, even though there are so many concealers, as I discussed right now as well earlier, that there are so many amazing concealers, but still every makeup artist, even though they are buying other concealers, but they're still gonna buy Tarte Shape Tape, because Tarte Shape Tape is a savior, and कुछ ऐसी circumstances होती हैं, कुछ ऐसी skins होती हैं, कुछ ऐसी detailing होती है जो आप सिर्फ Tarte Shape Tape से कर सकते हैं. And I would say that I'm not gonna compare any concealer to this. हाँ, अब जैसे Born This Way concealer, it is hydrating. Tarte Shape Tape is drying, so I would say that it's good, but I can still not say that Born This Way can win. Born This Way is amazing on its own, and Tarte Shape Tape is amazing on its own. But I'm also not gonna say that Tarte Shape Tape is better than Born This Way. So with all of those tongue twisters, oh my god, it's so difficult to speak. I don't know all of that. मैं किसी भी चीज़ को, किसी भी concealer को Tarte Shape Tape से compare नहीं करती, क्योंकि ना Tarte Shape Tape किसी से बुरा है ना किसी से अच्छा है. Tarte Shape Tape is a standard product जिसने अपनी मार्केट में बहुत बड़ी जगह बना ली है, and we makeup artists as professionals we cannot live without it. Because ज़रूरी नहीं है कि मैं रोज़, मतलब मैं एक हफ्ते तक भी हो सकता है Tarte Shape Tape ना यूज़ करूँ, और पूरा हफ्ता जितने भी clients हैं दूसरे concealer से कर दूँ, लेकिन there's gonna be a time where I want nothing but Tarte Shape Tape. Do you get that? Like, I don't know how to explain, but that is about that. So if you're a professional, go for it, you're gonna love it. But if you're not a professional, you're not a makeup artist or anything, so I would suggest go for the other options in this video. Okay, so that is it about all of the expensive concealers. I need to hurry up because it's getting really long, and quickly we'll be discussing all of the amazing, super affordable, not cakey, nothing, मतलब सारी चीज़ें जिन कंसीलर्स में अच्छी हैं, मैं आपको इसके साथ सारे वो कंसीलर्स डिस्कस करने लगी हूँ, और सारे अफोर्डेबल हैं. तो सबसे सस्ते कंसीलर से शुरू करते हैं, तो विच इज़ दिस वन बाय मिस रोज. ये मैंने रिसेंटली डिस्कवर किया, एंड आई एम रियली हैप्पी. आई एम वेयरिंग इट टुडे, सो यू कैन सी कितना ब्यूटीफुल सा फिनिश है इसका, एंड स्टिल इट्स नेचुरल. एंड I got this from Fire Glow page on Instagram, जो Glow Monster by दुआ सिद्दीकी का पेज है. So I must say बहुत अफोर्डेबल इसकी प्राइस है. क्वांटिटी भी अच्छी है, पैकेजिंग अच्छी है, इट इज़ सुपर गुड, मतलब कवरेज अच्छी है, ब्लेंड्स रियली वेल, स्मूथ फिनिश है, ब्यूटीफुल लगती है आपकी स्किन के ऊपर ये, एंड वंस यू सेट इट विद पाउडर इट्स सो गुड, प्लस बहुत अच्छे से लास्ट करता है, क्रीसिंग भी नहीं होती, केकीनेस भी नहीं होता, ऑक्सीडाइज भी नहीं होता, लाइक I absolutely love this concealer. It is super duper affordable, so I would highly recommend you guys to buy this. Why am I discussing everything about each and every concealer? Because फिर आपको लगता है कि जो चीज़ आपको चाहिए उसके लिहाज से जो बेस्ट है, you can buy that, you know. So yeah, that is about the Miss Rose concealer, and I'm gonna list all the names of the concealers down in the description box. So that is about the Miss Rose concealer, and next I'm gonna talk about another very great concealer that most of us love, and me being a makeup artist as well, I really like this concealer, especially party makeups में, you know, जब मुझे coverage भी देनी होती है मगर बहुत natural सा अच्छा सा effect देना होता है skin जैसा, तो I absolutely love this concealer. You can see इसके अलावा भी इतने सारे रखे हुए हैं मेरे पास, ये बहुत मैं बाय करती हूँ बिकॉज ये जल्दी भी ख़त्म हो जाए. ये है एलिगर का प्रो कंसीलर, मेरा इसका फेवरेट शेड फॉर कंसीलिंग पर्पस है प्योर बेज, फॉर कंसीलर पर्पस, हाईलाइटिंग नहीं. तो दिस इज़ हाउ इट लुक्स. इट इज़ ऑल्सो सुपर अफोर्डेबल, बट ये यहाँ पर लोकली ऐसी एज इन शॉप्स पे अवेलेबल नहीं है. कुछ शॉप्स ऐसी हैं जिनके पास आपको ये मिल जाएगा, जैसे ब्यूटी पॉइंट की शॉप है इधर मिलीनियम मॉल में, सॉरी साइमा मॉल में है, एंड जमजमा मॉल में है. उसके अलावा वॉल्ट पे आपको मिल जाएगा, एंड आई गेस इतनी ही शॉप्स हैं. बाकी आपको ऑनलाइन पेजेस में मिल जाएगा, यू कैन चेक इट ऑन दराज में भी, वहाँ पर भी मिल जाए. सो दैट इज़ अबाउट दैट. एंड मेरा स्कार्फ जो है वो फिक्स ही नहीं हो रहा, पता नहीं क्या हो गया. सो या बेटर. That is about it. It has very good coverage, very good skin. It gives you very smooth skin. Crease भी नहीं होता, बहुत अच्छे से long last करता है. And I must say it is hands down one of the best concealers. These are all of the best concealers. इसके अलावा जितने concealers मैंने use किए वो मेरी top list में नहीं आते. So एक काफ़ी सारे अच्छे हैं और भी. I'm not saying कि वो सब बिल्कुल बकवास या बेकार है. No, they are not rubbish at all. They are also really good. But these are my top favorites, which I cannot live without. Okay, another one is this one right here, Age Divine Maybelline का. So you can see मैंने इसके टॉप हटा दिए हैं बिकॉज एक तो बहुत अनहाइजीनिक भी हो जाता है, एंड प्लस अगर आप इसका टॉप हटा दें तो आपका ना प्रोडक्ट वेस्ट होता है, बिकॉज जब आप टॉप हटाएंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि उसमें कितना प्रोडक्ट स्टोर हो जाता है. अनहाइजीनिक प्रोडक्ट वेस्ट हो रहा है, टॉप में उसके जमा हो रहा है, प्लस यू डोंट गेट द फुल कवरेज क्योंकि आधे से ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट अंदर रह जाता है और बाहर जो आता है फिर उससे आपको इतनी कवरेज नहीं मिलती. अब क्या है, सिंपल, वेरी सिंपल, जैसे आपने ट्विस्ट किया और जो निकला आपने अंडर आइज पे डॉट्स बना के और फिर आपने ब्लेंड कर लिया. दैट इज द रीजन आई एब्सोल्युटली लव इट. और उसके बाद यू सी के कितना ज़्यादा इसकी कवरेज फुल हो जाती है. बट अगैन इट्स नॉट गोना गिव यू अ केकी और फेक इफेक्ट, इट्स गोना गिव यू अ वेरी स्किन लाइक नेचुरल इफेक्ट. जस्ट यू विल कवर एवरीथिंग बट स्टिल लुकिंग सुपर नेचुरल. सो बहुत अच्छी सी स्मूथ स्किन है आपको मिलती है, एंड यू गेट सुपर कवरेज एज वेल. यू ऑल्सो यू नो इट्स गोना लास्ट, इट्स नॉट गोना क्रीज, इट्स गोना लुक सुपर 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 स्मूथ एंड ब्यूटिफुल एंड gorgeous looking on your eyes, and absolutely love it. Again, it's for 1400 something, so it is a good price. So yeah, you can get it easily here at any Maybelline pop-ups. So yeah, again another concealer is also from Maybelline, which is our last concealer of this video, and I'm super happy because I'm super tired. Okay, so this is the do you see me? I love these concealers. These are also fit me. अच्छा, इसकी भी थोड़े से mixed reviews हैं. काफ़ी लोगों को ये अच्छा नहीं भी लगता, but to me I actually love this. अगर आपकी स्किन अच्छी है तो आपको ये बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, एंड स्पेशली रूटीन बेसिस पे ये बहुत अच्छा लगता है. वन थिंग दैट आई डोंट लाइक अबाउट इट इज कि ये बहुत जल्दी खत्म हो जाता है बिकॉज इसकी जो कवरेज है अगैन वो फेंटी और नार्स की कंसीलर की तरह मीडियम टू फुल कवरेज है, नॉट सुपर फुल कवरेज. तो मीडियम कवरेज का कंसीलर है, तो आपको अगर स्किन डार्कनेस ज़्यादा हो रही है, आपको ज़्यादा कंसील करने की जरूरत है, तो आपको ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट लगाना पड़ता है, तो इसलिए ये जल्दी खत्म हो जाता है. इसकी मीडियम कवरेज है बट इट्स गोना गिव यू सच अ नेचुरल लुकिंग इफेक्ट विच इज सुपर स्मूथ एंड सुपर गोर्जियस एंड ब्यूटीफुल. आई एब्सोल्युटली लव इट. एंड प्लस इसकी प्राइस आई गेस 1200 या 1100 रुपीज़ है. यू कैन गेट इट ईजिली फ्रॉम एनी Maybelline pop-up, and it's not gonna crease, it's gonna last very very long, it's gonna look super gorgeous and smooth and super beautiful. So that is it with all of the concealers. These are all of my top favorite, as I said, and as I'm repeating again and again. और भी बहुत अच्छे concealers हैं. Maybelline Makeup Revolution का Define वाला जो concealer है, that is also really good. But I would say कि ये वो और भी मेरे पास concealers ये सारे मैंने try किए हैं, and I have them. I do use some of them. I'm not saying that they are bad. They are also really good. But I would say जो top favorites है, as I've written, top favorites. So that is about all of this expensive and the cheap concealers, and I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to link all of the names again in the description box, so it's going to help you. I hope. So ज़्यादा हो गया, बस बहुत लंबी वीडियो हो गई है. So that is it. I'm going to make a foundation version as well since I've got so many requests about it. Now it's going to help you buy concealers. Again, I'm repeating, there are other really good concealers as well. जैसे मैंने आपको रेवोल्यूशन का बताया ड्रग स्टोर में. एक्सपेंसिव वर्जन में नार्स का जो पॉट वाला कंसीलर है वो भी बहुत अच्छा है. एंड उसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे कंसीलर्स है जो बहुत अच्छे होते हैं. बट दीज आर माई टॉप फेवरेट्स. ओके, आई वुड स्टिल सजेस्ट कि आप पहले इन्हें कहीं से भी ट्राई करें और फिर फुल साइज बाय करें. और अगर इफ यू आर ओपन टू एक्सपेरिमेंट्स देन यू कैन go ahead and buy a full size. I don't mind, obviously, but yeah, this is my version. I'm gonna make a foundation version as well because you guys have been asking me this question for concealers and foundations since so long, and finally I got time, so I was like, let me do it before Ramzan. So yeah, that is it, and I hope you guys will like it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this is gonna help you because I have made this entire sitting here. I'm so tired, but I have to do it for you guys so that it can help you. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this video and what you want me to do next. And subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video and be a part of my glam family. And also hit the like, share it with your friends and family, and help me grow because we are still with only 200 subscribers, which is whatsoever. So that is it, and I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Love you. Bye bye.